So curious, obviously, as I've been coming back to work, I'm seeing more scooters on the road. What trends are you seeing out there as the world starts to reopen, but slowly in fits and starts?
Yeah, no, it's we're really seeing people want to get out of their houses. They want to rediscover their cities, and Bird is a great naturally social distance way to get around your cities. And we're really seeing, last year we were obviously heavily impacted by COVID, just like everybody else. But this year it's been exciting to see the strong bounce back in the numbers as people are, really looking to get back outside, rediscover their cities. Micro electric vehicles are a great way to do that. And if you look at our Q2 numbers, we just put out 477% year-over-year growth on revenue. So we really are seeing that strong bounce back, which is great to see.
Some scooter companies, though, didn't make it through the pandemic. Skip, one of the first scooter companies in San Francisco, just filed for bankruptcy. What trends did you see through the pandemic? At the deepest, darkest point, did you still have that conviction that this was going to be part of the future, not knowing what the future would look like?
Well, look, for me, I really believe in a future of transportation, of the decoupling of the gas car. It started for me. My mother was a public bus driver for 30 years in Wisconsin. And so I grew up becoming very passionate about transportation. And I've always have been, super passionate about it. But, we're addicted to these 3,000-pound gas cars nowadays. And I really believe in a future of the decoupling of the car and more micro electric vehicles. So, I was always confident that once we got through the COVID period lockdowns, as long as cities don't go back into lockdowns again, I think, Bird, like I said earlier, micro electric vehicles are a great way to get around your city. And I'm continue to be very bullish on the future of not just electric vehicles, but 60% of all trips in a city are 5 miles or less. And I really believe micro electric vehicles are the right solution for those trips.
Now, you used to run driver growth at Uber. You were the COO of Lyft. Both of them have been struggling to get drivers back on the roads. Do you think that's a longer-term problem?
Look, we'll have to see if that's, if that's a transitory problem or if that's a long-term problem. I think for us, what we're focused on is just getting as many micro electric vehicles out on the road as possible. The great thing is, the vehicles aren't creating, the Bird vehicles aren't creating more traffic. They're not creating more carbon emissions, and we don't have to surge prices on the customers as well. And I think that's why you're seeing so many customers mode shift away from ride sharing during this period and onto, micro electric vehicles like the Bird scooters. And now we just announced the Bird e-bike as well, which we're super excited about.
Prop 22 was just ruled unconstitutional by a judge in California. And I wonder, as a company that doesn't have to deal with drivers, as contractors, do you see the legal issues facing Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Instacart as being a long-term problem for their business model? I mean, are you happy you don't have to deal with those issues?
Well, look, I am happy that, with Bird, we have the electric vehicles that are out there. And in a lot of ways, we're the first driverless vehicle because the rider is the driver. And that certainly has simplified the business and allowed us to scale and certainly worked out better during the COVID times as people don't want to share cars. So look, I think it is going to be a long-term debate about the future of the gig economy. But, it's for me, I come from kind of a blue collar, union family. And I certainly see both sides of the debate, and I think the courts will have to, adjudicate this over the next few years, and certainly it'll be interesting to watch from the sidelines. But the thing I love about Bird is every year we're rolling out new electric vehicles, and those vehicles just keep getting better and better and better. And as a result, the economics of our business just keeps getting better as the batteries get bigger and the vehicles get more ruggedized. The latest Bird 3 that we rolled out is now lasting on average, if you look at early cohort data and extend out, over 2 years. And so the lifespan of these vehicles just keeps increasing. And every year the vehicles are getting better, which directly translates into better unit economics in the business.